what can happen again. Yes. It's cancelled out on me again. So I am unbelievably pissed off right now. But you know, I had a couple minutes to think about it, and then they just go through. So that sounds might need to be heard, but yeah. Before I actually get to massive ready for this, I'm just going to dive right into this. I already read this previously, so let's just finish this now.
Next!
Yes, Master. Ha! Yeah!
Too slow. You won't land a single scratch on your foes that way.
Ah!
Feint with both eyes and feet. Position your opponent with Zan no Muzan, then attack with Rising Crescent. A fine strategy, incorporating the core Tsushima Ryu concept of cut without cutting. Or so you'd hoped I'd say. Why wage a full frontal assault against an opponent well-versed in Shinden Tsushima Ryu? Ideally, Batojutsu kills in a single strike, but real battles are unpredictable. Expect the unexpected if your opponent is of equal or higher skill.
Understood.
Hidden techniques exist precisely for such occasions. I believe I taught you one quite recently that would serve you well right now.
The alternate Batojutsu technique, Winter Funeral.
That's it. But don't lose sight of the crucial part, the sheath. Control the sheath with 2 fingers, and keep the other 3 loose.
Okay. You said you wanted to show me something? What's this all of a sudden?
It's not sudden at all. Today is our 12th annual Setsuka Day, right?
It sounds so silly when you call it Setsuka Day.
All right, shall we?
Master, but isn't this...
I thought it would go well with your natural hair color. Go ahead. Try it on.
It's gorgeous. But I can't. I mean, this doesn't suit me.
It suits you well. Blossom upon Mount Yoshino. Unwittingly, we thought them snowflakes. Setsuka, my winter flower. I named you 12 years ago. How time flies.
So it does. Thank you very much, Master.
Master? Come now, dispense with the formalities. Do you know how long I saved for this kimono?
Oh, then... Shugen?
Not father?
What? Oh, I'm sorry. I must take my leave.
Hey, Setsuka. The exit's that way.
After his duel with Mitsurugi, Master seemed so on the edges. He'd been hiding part of his world. Techniques he taught me after it. Many of them were clearly made to kill. Were those assassination techniques Master's true skills? Here it is, the Kokonoe estate. The truth about Master waits inside. I'm sure I'll learn things I wish I'd never known. Be that as it may, I must stand firm.
I'm sorry if you can hear the audio through something else as opposed to my headset that I'm currently wearing. I'm hoping that you can only hear it through the headset, because otherwise, I just dropped my Kinect sensor, which is not sitting in its usual place. Okay, so let's get into this. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention. Shit. Let's update my computer. Damn it, there's something I wanted to talk about. Well, I'll figure it out later. Setsuka, Chapter 8, 1587. Setsuka still feels like she doesn't quite understand Master's parting words. She senses that learning Shugen's past may lead to the Kokone clan estate in search of answers. But then she comes face to face with the darkness lurking within the Kokone clan and the sacred sword fighting tradition.
I shall summon Lord Gilbu. Do not forget why you are here.
I forgot it was Simon's eye.
I came on the pretense of handing over the scroll. I hope this works.
It's been a while. I hear you brought the hidden scroll in exchange for information about Shugen.
You seem well, Gilbu. Here, let's get right to business.
Mournful oblivion. I see. A secret art steeped in the ancient assassination practices. Only Shugen honed it to perfection. If you wish to know of Shugen's past, you must learn of the clan's history. Indubitably.
Indubitably. Okay, let's hear it.
Mixing in obscure words here and there, Kyobu spoke solemnly of the past. The clan based Shinen Tsushima Ryuba Tojutsu on ancient assassination techniques. Techniques so numerous and so varied that the clan soon split into two factions. One faction was the clan's public face, devoted to instruction and ceremony. The other operated in the shadows, killing dissenters and working as spies, the hidden Kokonoi. The clan prospered for many years, but the hidden Kokonoi soon sought to take over and set out to create an assassin with superhuman abilities.
The methods they used were inhumane. Their quest became drenched in the blood of those who died under their ruthless training regimen. Eventually, an incredibly powerful ruler was born. Narukami Maru, later known as Shugen no Kage Kokonoi.
Master.
Believing his lord's orders just, Shugen slaughtered many of the clan's political adversaries. Guilty or merely falsely accused, all perished under his blade. But one day, the demon assassin met a woman who changed him forever. Her name was Anju. Like you, she had the blood of outlanders in her veins.
As Anju spoke of foreign religion, Shugen began to harbor doubts about the hidden Kokonoi's methods. Long immersed in the corrupt practices of his faction, Shugen had access to all manner of secrets. His doubts soon turned to certainty. Betrayed by what he believed to be right, Shugen abandoned his home and name. His parting words were thus, "I shall live by the blade alone."
We shall pause here. Come again if you would know more. am sure that cursed Naokage will visit me this night.
It clearly seems...
Gyobu Kokonoe was nothing like the man I knew before. What happened? What was that sound? It was faint, but ominous. Perhaps I imagined it.
Have you learned what you wished to learn?
Yes, though not all of it. I studied his behaviors as I listened. I have a good feel for his presence now.
Then, there was worth in having you meet. By the way, we've learned more about the demon assassin. We've had a skilled retainer trail Lord Gyobu when he went out at night. But the next morning, that retainer was a corpse, sword sheathed, face twisted in fright.
Sounds like Zanki to me.
As far as I know, only Shugen could break free of Zanki. Are you confident you can too?
Master taught me the theory, but we'll see how it goes. The rest on the information you give me.
I shall hide all you ask.
To track a person, one must become them, think their thoughts, consider where they will go and when. When one's predictions line up with reality, the path to victory shall open. Guided by her master's teachings, Setsuka set after the demon assassin.
I was gonna say, I believe that, like, Takozaman loses his eye to Shin in the last fight. Setsuka chops a line, Vitinated, Killer Days, he's in peace. With information given both Gozaemon and Townsfolk, Setsuka gradually tracks down the assassin's movements. Sorry, she remains uneasy, unsure whether she can break through Sanki. The assassin is not at all. Determined to confront this beastly killer, Setsuka steps out.
I can't move!
Based on the intel, the demon assassin will pass through Murakumo Shrine. Master taught me how to break free of Zanki, but can I do it without practice? Sokka? Why are you here?
Hidden Kokonoe art Zanki. Obey me and suffocate!
I have to control my breathing. Faltering here means death. Stay calm.
Zanki is a secret art that exemplifies the core concept of Shinden Tsushima Ryu. Cut without cutting. It forces submission with a strong, unyielding will.
So, rather than controlling the opponent's body, it takes hold of the mind instead.
Yes, that's the gist of it. To beat Zanki, one needs not a strong body, but a strong... Still, resisting such power is difficult. Strongest of hearts. Typically, the victim is taken by surprise and killed before they can resist.
I see. I remember its grip. I could only think of struggling out of it.
Most people would. But if you know Zanki is coming, There are several ways to escape. I did it by creating an inviolable dominion in my mind's eye.
An inviolable dominion.
Yes, a space in your mind which none may trespass. Anchor yourself to it. Take back your mind and body.
My dominion. I see it.
Well done, Setsuka.
Sakan.
Seems my journey from Omi was worth it. I wanted to help you perfect the technique before you fought the demon.
Sakan, who are you?
I am Genkyusai Kokonoe, younger of the previous clan leader. Like Shugen, I left of my own volition. Also taught Shugen how to fight Zanki. But you must have caution. That man Zanki is...
Do I smell blood?
Not good.
I will kill you.
Okay, and I imagine the next opponent will come up soon. Setsuka Chapter 10. Continuity ATD. Also with Vengeance. Eerie footsteps echo throughout Spiritual Shrine, making big stench of uttering sinister curses. Fearsome creature appears from the shadows. Hoping you appear soon. Okay, so while I wait, what can I talk about?
Narukamimaru, Shugen, Naokage, I'll kill you all!
Yobu Kokonoi. He is no human.
To one's malice, the more powerful their Zanki. Kyobu is a product of the hidden Kokonoe's curse, and thus, I am no match for his power. Yet, his aura is so ominous. I sense an evil power mixed in.
Die!
Damn!
Sakan!
No Kage! Kill! 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 Kill!
What is this power? I must not falter. I have but one goal. Cherry trees blossom upon Mount Yoshino. Unwittingly, we thought them snowflakes. I still remember it so vividly. That frigid snowscape. Never had snow felt so warm. I shall never forget that day so long as I live. Shuken. The flower that bloomed that spring was a barren love blossoming silently amid the snow, eternally unrequited. And in spite of that, no, because of it, none may trespass on this place. This blossom shall never be broken! Gyobu Kokonoi, I sympathize. Both you and I suffered, our hearts bound with dead man. But now, I will live a life unburdened. I promised Shugen I would.
Okay, hopefully we can get into this.
Battle 1. Fight!
All will be over. You want me dead? But we have so much to talk about. Be gone! You're no match.
Battle 2. Fight!
Graceless oath. Too slow. So
It's the
brazen.
first time.
Try again. My blade awaits. Graceless oath.
Battle 3. Fight!
Blink and all will be over. You asked for it. My true strength. How unfortunate! Flower petals shall run your grave! This is the work of fate. I merely played my part. Shugen Kokonoe's art lives on through me!
Was that mournful oblivion? No, it is even greater. It does not take life, but grant it.
I call it return from oblivion. The Shugen I knew was far too kind for his own good.
Indubitably, your skill is unsurpassed.
You shall remain alive, even if you can no longer draw your sword.
Have you found your path, Setsuka?
Yes. Once I master the secret arts of the Kokonoe clan, I will search for the remaining scrolls and track down that man.
The secret arts will be of great use to you in your journey, I'm sure. I shall share with you any information I find on the other scrolls.
I must thank you for all your help with the plan. No, with everything. Thank you, Saka. Rather, Gekyusai.
I don't mind, Sakon. Would you want to be called by a former name?
I certainly wouldn't. Getting a new name was like ridding myself of an evil spirit.
Come to me anytime you encounter trouble. You are like a granddaughter to me. No, more like a daughter. Nothing at all. I pray for your good health and fortune, Setsuka.
Thank you. Farewell.
be more accurate.
It's time for my journey to begin.
Which isn't to diminish Sakan's worth. It's just, you know.
Fell over here, did you? Good.
I know this.
Kokonoe Gyobu. You had so much potential. He's not a total loss, but I should find a new pawn.
I know who that is!
Shugen,
Sorry.
another year has passed, and I think I've finally found my purpose. Once I finish my task in Japan, I shall leave on a journey of vengeance. Not as a pupil who lost her master, but as a woman robbed of her love. That man stole my master. He stole my life. Now I live to defeat him. Getting my revenge will set me free. Master, I will find Heishiro Mitsurugi and slay him, even if I must defy your wishes to do it.
The flower that bloomed in spring was a barren love. Blossoming silently amid the snow, eternally unrequited. Dark clouds shade the wavering moon as the demonic swordswoman steps into the night.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to their two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history. I feel like I should finish with, I know the story many fates with. Now, while I go into Setsuka's story, there's another one that I want to address, but this was added on with Setsuka DLC. It was included with the DLC. That's, well, you know what I'm saying. Of course, you notice other spots here. This was included. This. With the next character that has been added. Alright. I did find out about the last piece here about this chapter of our first story as well as this chapter in Sasa's story. Apparently that has to tie into Libro's soul, that's what I was trying to say. Also, I've been meaning to say this. I plan on redoing this because I kind of lost track of where I was. But at the same time, there's other things that I plan on working on as well. And, well, I recently checked my channel for all the content that I uploaded. And I discovered that a great number of my videos, in fact almost over 500 of my videos have been deleted from YouTube. I didn't erase them and I don't know what happened, so you may have caught me referencing some videos in the past, and if you haven't been able to find them, I don't know why. And to be honest, it really drives me insane the fact that they're gone from YouTube and I don't know why, because I didn't delete the fucking things. Yeah, it's really frustrating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo some of the videos that I created in the past that may have seen, but may not be able to see again. And quite a few of them I will redo, a few of them I will let fade into obscurity. Oh, I'm sorry, you see what's wrong with it. It's portraits. Setsuka, that's the one. And yes, I know one is included as well. we'll address it later. For now, this name is Setsuka, gender is female, but is unknown. March 20th is the anniversary of the day she received the name Setsuka. Master. Birthplace was at sea between a Japanese father and a Portuguese mother. Height is 167 centimeters. If you want the conversion to imperial measurements, that is 5'6". Weight is 51 kilograms. I need to use a calculator for maths. I remember the height goes over forwards. And if I'm correct, it's the same height as Chaos. I'll show you on the same side, yep. Those two. Okay, that's nice. Blood type is A, weapon is umbrella, katana side. I think that's inaccurate to state, because apparently what classifies as a katana is the fact that katana has a curved blade. You know, not curved at the tip so much, but the whole blade itself is curved. The Yai sword that she has, I don't know if I pronounced it correctly, that's a straight blade. It's not curved whatsoever except for at the tip. I didn't even realise, this was mentioned in the last stream video, you know, part 1 of this. Ugetsu Kakeuchi is apparently Shugen's sword. Kind of no surviving relatives, so I'm guessing aunt had died. Which, yeah, aunts are roles apparently. I've been in the style of Ugetsu Kakeuchi. Since you can't see my face, it was really easier. So what was weapon she was using before that, then? Because, you know, she was using a sword before she received... Sorry, stretch again. Before she received Ugetsu Parasol. This. That's this next paragraph. Which, what the hell? Oh right, I forgot. Since the new season of Soul Calibur 6 came out for the DLC, it's provided this thing where apparently people must be complaining about the fact that it takes so long to get to the bottom or something. So now, if you hold down on the thumbstick to down a something for a while, it's apparently it skips over a couple of things. So I guess I'll let you read through this. Gonna scroll down a little bit. Let you read the next paragraph. And you can pause if you want to read this. I'm just digging into this. I'm debating whether or not to include the little bits of story into this. The part that moves away from Setsuka altogether. But, you know, also addresses other stuff. And here's a story. You know, it's weird that they re-included this, but it makes sense considering the fact that I found out something recently. Well, actually, not recently, I found out months ago. Apparently, the Soul Calibur game guides weren't selling as well, so there was no plan to make a Soul Calibur 6 game guide. So this is pretty much it. So they re-included all the information into this game, into the game itself, as opposed to in a book. Because they did this for a while. They did that with Soul Calibur 2. I don't know if they did it for Soul Calibur 3, but I know that they didn't do it with Soul Calibur 4 and 5 because I actually own the games, and Soul Calibur 3 is now the only official game I have not played as of yet. which actually can't think of it. There was a game on the Wii, Soul Calibur Legends. If possible, I do plan on redoing that. Whether or not YouTube deleted the video from my content, because I have made plans to try and get better streaming equipment, because I want to make better quality videos and whatnot. But you know, time and money have yet to come up. You know, such is life. I'm not hurry to do so. It's just something I'd like to do. Okay. So now it's just a couple more paragraphs. I was going to compare her story, like Setsuka's story, to Harry Potter. You know, when Harry friends and set off to live with the Dursleys, who were perhaps the worst pieces of shit that he could have been raised by. That were related to him, by the way. But I almost didn't want to address that because, well, there's a situation that I'll say there's a situation. I'm not going to say what it is because that's not who I am, and I don't want to start something on here. So I will just say that something happened. People have been upset, and my stance on it is I'm just going to remain just an outsider to this argument. It's kind of how I usually handle issues which I don't think I need to provide an opinion for. If I certainly do need to provide an opinion for, then yes, I will do so. But in situations like what happened, I just keep my mouth shut, because usually it's none of my business, and you know, whatever my opinion will be, you know, that's my choice whether I want to share it or not. And sometimes there's no point in me sharing my opinion, so you know. And yes, I do tend to talk my jaw off on a lot of things, not just to take up sound that I'm afraid YouTube will do for these videos, but also, you know, to I just talk about random stuff. I'm just going through this so I can continue to address stuff. Because I'm trying to find gallery, that's the one. And yes, I can unlock these, but will I? Probably not. Or I probably will. Let's see. Oh, I will show you some artwork. Here's the confusing thing, it's... you know, it pulls away from the cherry blossom tree with the smoke rising up into the sun. Setsuka's character design, working costume design, which by the way, one weird thing with Setsuka's costume is that the other outfit that you saw, the younger Setsuka, it was just the same hairstyle, just reversed with colours. Not sure why that is, but that image always makes like a smile on my face because it seems so ridiculous and she feels so awkward, which is sort of fun. What is this? I addressed this in the last video, not in the last video, but in the earlier video. How apparently Amy is the actually see the background, so I didn't even notice this. And I'm surprised that I did. Also, another thing that I'm going to address. Yeah, actually, I'll address it next video. Anyways, thank you for watching. I do hope you appreciate this video. You can like, you can comment, you can share. So if you want, you can subscribe to my channel or search my channel and find more videos like this. And I'll get back to you more gameplays, vlogs, songs, things like that. If you have any questions, comment below. If you have any suggestions for videos, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, or Discord, foxy396mate. Yeah, that's all I got. Thanks so much. This is Jasper Fox signing out. Cheers.